Hello, everyone. Hope you're staying healthy and safe. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to start in a child pose, opening your knees wide. Bring the big toes together and reaching, melting your heart towards the earth. Slowing down your breath, relaxing the mind. And slowly walking both palms towards the right side. Getting a nice side body stretch, melting your heart back towards the earth. Breathing deeply, slowly. Lift the head, lift the heart, walking both palms towards the left. Maybe taking the left palm on top of the right. Getting a deeper stretch, melting your heart back to the earth. And when you're ready, slowly you're gonna come back to center. Coming to stand on our hands and knees, finding your tabletop. You're gonna keep the wrists in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips. Gonna start with our cat-cow to warm up the spine. As you inhale, reach the hips back, navel towards the floor. As you exhale, rounding everything in. Inhale to open the heart, maybe gazing up. And exhale, push the floor away, hug the navel to the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, opening the heart. Exhale, rounding everything in like an angry cat. Breathe. Inhale. And on your next inhalation, we're going to extend the right knee and take the right toes across all the way towards the left. Tuck the toes under, push the heel back, and we're going to take a gentle twist. So you're pushing the heel away and you're taking your hips towards the right, shoulders towards the left. Creating that letter C with your upper body. And slowly coming back to center. And extend the left knee. Take it all the way across towards the right. Tuck your toes and push the heel away from you as you send your hips to the left. Send your shoulders and your head towards the right. Getting a nice twist and creating that letter C with the upper body. So we're stretching the side body, we're stretching the calf muscles. Slowly come back to center. Opening your knees wide, big toes together. Send the hips back to our child pose. Melting your chest and your heart down, arms extended. And gently lift the head, lift the heart, reaching forward. We're coming to lie down all the way on our belly, rolling the thighs in, feet hip distance apart or as wide as the mat. And we're gonna come to this really wide cobra. So keep your elbows bent and take the fingertips in line with the shoulders or slightly forward. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale, bow your forehead down. Inhale, peeling the heart up. And exhale down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, bow your forehead down. And we're going to take the fingertips in line with the shoulders, elbows facing back, hugged in close to the body. Tuck the toes under and lifting the hips back, coming to your down dog. Hover your knees. Keep them bent generously as much as you need to, hips towards the sky, and then press your chest down. Arms extended, spine straight. And we're gonna start maybe bend into one knee, straightening the other, warming up the hamstrings. Bending the left knee, extend the right. And the heels don't need to reach the floor, just continue with this movement. Bending one knee, extending the opposite knee. And when you're ready, we're gonna bend both knees generously, really press your chest down. Keep your core engaged and then slowly send both heels towards the floor without compromising the position of your upper back. We're gonna inhale, lift both heels, take the hips towards the sky, and exhale, heels down. Inhale to lift the heels. Exhale to press the heels down towards the floor without changing your back. And then slowly walking both palms back towards the feet. Stay here and you wrap by a fold, maybe reaching for opposite elbows, swaying side to side, releasing any tension you may be holding in the lower back, maybe giving your head a little shake. Breathing. And slowly release the palms back to the floor. We're going to start walking the palms forward, coming to your plank pose and lowering the knees down, reaching the heart forward. You can come to a cobra or roll over the toes, up dog. Exhale, send the hips to the sky, down dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward between the palms, lower the left knee to the ground. We're going to take both palms on top of the right thigh. You want to maintain the engagement in your core. And we're going to start with some gentle pulses. So you can take tiny, tiny pulses, sending the hip flexor towards the floor. I like to do this just to warm up the hips before coming to a static lunge. Palms on top of the knee, core engaged, shoulders relaxed. And sink your hip flexor to the floor. And slowly you're going to extend the front knee, take the fingertips towards the floor. You can use some blocks here to bring the earth up to your level if the floor is far away, if this is too much. You can also bend the knee slightly, have a micro bend here. And stay or fold, whichever feels right for you today. On your next inhalation, rebending that front knee, keep the left palm to the inside of the foot, right arm reach up towards the sky as you take a gentle twist, taking your gaze up. Exhale, palms down, step your right foot back, come into your plank pose, and you can lower down, knees, chest, chin, or take a chaturanga. Inhaling, reach the heart forward, up dog or cobra. As you exhale, hips to the sky, come into down dog. Breathe. And on your next inhalation, we're going to step the left foot forward between the palms, right knee to the ground, reaching the arms up. And take both palms to the top of the left knee. And we're going to start with those gentle pulses one more time. Remember to keep your navel into the spine, keep your core engaged. And gently pulse. And when you're ready, sink the right hip flexor towards the ground. And breathe here. Slowly reaching the hips back. Take your fingertips towards the floor, towards the block. Flex the foot. Bend the knee if you need to. You're going to keep the heart open, keep the spine straight, and maybe fold forward if you're ready for that now. And slowly rebend the front knee, keep the right palm to the inside of the foot, keep that left foot firm on the floor, and then inhale to reach the left arm up towards the sky. Take your gaze up towards the palm if that's accessible for you, if that's okay for your neck. We want to try stacking the shoulders on top of each other. Exhale, left palm down, tuck the back toes and step your left leg back. Come into your plank pose, lowering knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. When you're ready, stepping both feet forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way overhead, rising up. And exhale, bring the palms together in prayer to your heart center. Keeping the feet hip distance apart, keep them parallel to each other. Take a deep breath here. And on your next inhalation, step your right leg back, step your left leg back, take a nice long step. We're going to take both arms behind, interlace all 10 fingers behind the back. You want to keep your feet parallel to each other, and we're going to start with the knees bent. I'm going to send the hips back, send the heart forward, and start reaching the hips towards the sky as you extend the knee. And we're going to send the knuckles up and forward towards your head. Slowly folding forward as far as your body allows. And if this is too much for the arms, you can just keep a fist or reach for the elbows. Inhale, rising all the way up. Release the fingers, take the palms to the hips. We're going to take the heels in, toes out. We're going to play with our Skandasana. You're going to bend the right knee, direction of the toes. And you can take your fingertips towards the sky, towards the floor here, or if you have blocks handy, you can reach for blocks. And we're gonna just start switching side to side, bending the right knee, and then move over to the left. Right and left. And this is gonna look different on each one. Right and left, slowly trying to bring your hips closer towards the floor. Now your heels may lift, your toes may lift, that's absolutely fine. Next time you're on the right side, you're gonna stay there. And feel free to perch on your right toes, the heel may lift. And you're lowering your hips as far as your body allows. Maybe reaching the right knee far towards the right, lifting the left toes are gonna lift and press the left heel on the ground. You can perch on the right toes. Fingertips can stay on the floor. If it is accessible, bring the palms together in prayer to your heart center. Keeping this engagement on your core, lift the heart, relax the shoulders down. As you exhale, fingertips come to the floor. I'm gonna roll to come face forward, bringing the palms to circle the front foot, lifting the back heels. We're balancing on the toes of the back foot, on the left foot. Slowly lower left knee to the ground. We're going to bring both palms to the inside of the right knee. Start toe heeling your right foot out to the outer edge of the mat. And you can keep this heels in, toes out. You can either staying on the palms or lower to the forearms, whichever feels right for you. I like to keep the back toes tucked under for this one. So keep your left toes tucked under, knee on the ground. And you can allow the right knee to open towards the side, maybe lifting, coming to the outer edge of the foot. If you are on your forearms, we're going to come back up to the palms. I'm going to use the right palm to gently press the right knee away to open it slightly. Only do this if this feels right for your body. And if you have the flexibility, you can bend the left knee, reach the right arm back towards the ankle, the toes, and start hugging the left heel towards the glute as you take the right shoulder back, taking a gentle twist here. You can also reach for a towel or a belt to hook it around the foot. And slowly release, bring the right palm in. And we're going to toe heel your right heel towards the left side. Take your right arm to the outside of the knee. We're coming to our pigeon pose. So you want your right heel to be in line with the left hip. You want the right knee to be slightly outside towards the edge of the mat. And start walking the left knee back. Keep the back toes tucked under. Keep both hips facing forward, fingertips in line with the shoulders. And if you find that you're sinking towards the right hip, use a cushion or fold a blanket or something to support the right hip. Inhale to lift the heart. And as you exhale, slowly walking the palms forward. You can come to the forearms or you can rest your head all the way on the floor, whichever feels right for you. Keep the back toes tucked under. Relax, breathe. And slowly lift the head. Walking the palms in line with the shoulders, tuck the back toes under and start walking the left knee in slightly. We're gonna come back to our tabletop, so keep walking the left knee in and then take the right leg back. Coming to your tabletop, keep your toes tucked under. Slowly you're gonna lift the hips towards the sky, come into your down dog. Take any little movement you need here before we take it to the opposite side. And inhale, take your right foot forward, rising up, coming back to our wide-legged forward fold. I'm gonna take the heels in, toes out, and back to Skandasana, bend into one knee, straightening the other. As you take the fingertips to the floor, and switching, moving left and right. Bending one knee, straightening the other. And next time you're on the left side, stay there. Bend the knee, bringing the hips as close as your body allows towards the floor. You can perch on the toes, heel may lift, fingertips can stay on the floor, or you can bring them together in prayer. And notice the right toes is lifted and I'm digging the right heel on the ground. Keep this right leg engaged. Keep it nice and strong. Keep your core engaged. The left heel can be on the ground or you can perch on your toes. And gently take the palms towards the floor and start turning around to face the left knee. And I'm going to turn around so you can see me this time. Start toe heeling the left foot out towards the side. And you can stay here or allow the knee to open towards the left, coming to the outer edge of the left foot. You can stay on your palms or you can slowly start lowering to the forearms if that's accessible for you. And if you are in your forearms, we're going to press back to the palms. Keep the right palm on the floor. Use the left palm to gently open that left knee. Get a deeper stretch. And remember, this is a bit of an advanced stretch, so only do this if your body is allowing and if you know you're ready for it. Moving very gently. There is other videos for easier stretches if you need. And we're going to bend the right knee. Reach with the left arm to hook around the ankle or the toes and hug the heel towards the glute. Slowly release. Take the left palm to the inside of the foot and then we're going to toe heel the left heel towards the right hip. Start walking the right knee back. Keep the toes tucked under. Left knee is towards the edge of the mat. Inhale to lift the heart. And as you exhale, reach forward, coming to the forearms or come to lie all the way on the floor. Remember, you can use a blanket, a cushion, or a block to support this left hip if you find that you're sinking toward the hip and then your right hip is lifting offward from the floor. You want to keep your hips leveled. Find your edge and breathe there. When you're ready, lift the head, lift the heart, bringing the wrist in line with the shoulders. Start walking the back knee in, so tuck the toes. Slowly walking the knee in. And we'll come back to our tabletop. And from here, come to seated Japanese style. Bringing the hips to the heels. Take a full cycle of breath, recenter, refocus, and then take your arms back, fingertips facing forward, so they're facing your toes. And feel free to skip this one if you have any issues with the ankle or with the knees. This can be a little bit not easy for someone with sensitive knees. We're going to start bending the elbows, lean back, and lift the knees off the ground. Really stretching the top of the ankle, the top of the feet, the top of the ankle. And you can take some pulses here or just hold. And when you're ready, slowly come back to center. We're going to take the hips to one side, extending both knees forward, wiggling your hips back. Keeping the feet together, knees together. You can bend the knees, engage the core. Inhale to reach the arms up. As you exhale, start folding forward, reaching. Either keep the palms on the floor, on the shin bones, the ankle, the feet, whatever your body allows. I'm gonna keep wiggling my hips back here, keeping the back straight as I fold. Avoid rounding the lower back. And when you're folding here, naturally the upper body, when you're folding deeper, is gonna start gentle round, but avoid folding from your spine, rounding your mid back or your low back. Inhale, come back to center. And we're going to find our way to the middle of the mat, keeping the knees bent. We're going to reach for the inner thighs from outside, hollow the abdomen, round the back, vertebrae by vertebrae, coming all the way to the floor. Hug both knees to your chest, gently rocking side to side, massaging your lower back. And you can take some circle with the knees and then gently take the knees out to the side. We're going to reach for the inner thighs from outside or for the ankle or for the toes. We're coming to a happy baby. You want to make sure your hips and your shoulders stay on the floor here. And take any variation of happy baby that feels right for you. So you can bend into one knee, straightening the other. You can bring it to a reclined butterfly or a reclined straddle, really whichever your body feels like. And keep the knees open out to the side and bring them towards the floor. And whenever you're ready, coming to your favorite variation of Shavasana, I'm going to come to a reclined butterfly. Take one palm on the heart, one palm on the belly, closing your eyes. Relax. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye.